So really, today's episode had very little direction. Let me fix this camera here. Again, today's episode had really little direction. I was going to show you guys the signage I'm making. As I've touched on in a few episodes, Carlisle All Fords is going to be here, not the upcoming weekend, but the first weekend of June, depending on when this video drops. And, you know, then I buy a turbo coupe, and my channel takes off, which was unexpected. Again, if I ever thought anything would take off the channel, it was going to be my car. That was the idea, right? So then I said in my video, my wife hates project cars. And that'll bring us to this. So this car here is that ugly car that I mentioned in the Turbo Coupe video that I brought into my community. And again, we live in a rather nice establishment. You know, again, the further you go up the hill, the bigger the houses, snobbier the people. No, I'm just kidding. All my neighbors are really cool. But again, this isn't really the car you would expect in this community. So, again, when I bring home a Turbo Coupe project, my wife says, well, don't you already have a project? And she's right. I do. So, yesterday, we had to go to a wedding for some close friends of ours. And I would say the entire drive to the wedding, about 30 minutes, we had a conversation. And when me and my wife have a conversation, it's usually pretty serious. So conversation was, have a turbo coupe. Seems to be popular. Didn't know that was going to happen. I have this 95 Super Coupe in the garage, which I told her a year ago, oh, I'll buy it. It'll be done in a month. Don't worry about it. Small lie. Then I knew my T-Bird was coming back, but the guy hasn't really given me any kind of direct timing. Like we just kind of been letting it unfold because there's been other things in his personal life, you know, that needed addressed first. And not gonna throw his business out there, but it was health related with his wife, and that takes, in my mind, precedence over my car. 100%. Any time of the day, I'm a human. It's just a car. So anyhow, Turbo Coupe, black SC, freshly painted car. As you can see, we have about a 2-car garage, but the kids and recycle take over the other half. And again, every time I clean it, then it kind of flows back in. This car has been kind of packed in. Kids are enjoying the nice weather. Probably going to get wet before church, and I'm going to get yelled at here in just a second. That's okay. But anyhow, started this vehicle. Whole idea on this vehicle was, in my mind, there's not a whole lot of videos on YouTube that actually show the disassembly and reassembly process of the Super Coupe. Most of the videos I found were people doing burnouts, people on the dyno, but never posting what their car has done to it or the build. And really nobody telling you what tools were needed to disassemble and reassemble the car. So I thought, well, I'll buy this car and it'll be a prime opportunity for me to help educate. And then life happened. For some reason when COVID happened, there was, I'm going to blame The Walking Dead. I thought the whole world was going to shut down. Really did. And I thought like I was going to be locked up in my house with all my canned goods, like, you know, episodes 1 through 10 of Walking Dead. And I needed a lot of projects. So that's going to be my excuse. And that's what I've been using with the wife. But anyways, this car, again, will be in future channels, but I think it's going to be short-lived. And the reason being is the Turbo Coupe, again, the community has spoken on this channel. My channel doubled off of one Turbo Coupe video. It seems as though that's what's going to be the vehicle that progresses the channel. And in reality, I haven't showed you all yet, but I have what I call my empire of junk, like Fred Sanford, my little honey hole. And that honey hole has about 5 more Super Coupes that I own that are in some state of repair that, again, I've always told my wife I'm gonna do. Mind you, we've been married 6 years, and this is the first T-Bird that has ever been in our garage or in our marriage, oddly enough. But some of the video on this one, this car, I will fade in some of the background of it at a later time, or maybe do an episode on its own. But this car, when it came to me, made the turbo coupe look amazing. Like, this car was maybe one step above. I hate to do comparisons because you always take away from something. But this car was bad. It sat for 10 years. Also, I think the same kind of storyline as the other one. Bought it from a friend. He bought it, married, kids, life in the way. Never happened. It just sat. And, you know, he kept knocking the price down. And if you know me, like, I would buy every Thunderbird I could. It's kind of a disease, maybe. I don't know. But he knocked the price down. And I said, man, Joe, I'll buy it. And he said, well, thank God, because I think the person that was going to buy it was going to part it out. And so far, I've done the interior. That's kind of where I've stalled. I started doing the interior. I got everything in the interior going. I got to put the radio in. I have the back all tore apart because I was going to take the glass out, take the trims off, and then we were going to paint it. So I kind of just stalled right there. But wow, this message today has changed the whole dynamic of where today's channel goes. Again, I was going to show you guys me making a YouTube sign, a couple of the different projects blended in, and that was about it. And just say, hey, hold tight. I'm going to Carlisle. I need a few days. That's what it's going to break down to. Not to give a spoiler, the creativity was not really there today. But apparently today, I want to get my car at 4 o'clock, according to this message. It's going to be a long 6 hours for me. Wow. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Can't wait to bring you guys along with me. Again, if you haven't got a second, prior to us filming anything on the Super Coupe, if you got a moment, be the best to me. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and check out my other channels. I think the Turbo Coupe segment is going to be really great. I know nothing about Turbo Coupes. If you give me a Super Coupe in the same situation, don't run, no brakes, clutch pedal flat, I can fix it. Oh, no interior power. That's the Turbo Coupe. Super Coupe, I mean, again, you give me that, I'm in my wheelhouse. I could do that all day. And I mean, if you're a Super Coupe guy, this is another segment that will probably ring true to many people. You probably have like shelves. Like, I got two 94, 95 consoles up there. I got trims. I got extra clusters. Go over here, intercooler, 93 valve covers. I have a 327 pumpkin. I have a Lincoln Mark 8 aluminum pumpkin. I have two 94, 95 extra spare steering columns, and they're the 5-speed ones. Mark aluminum drive shaft. Mark 8 aluminum lowers. I mean, you get the idea. Tires. There's some heads, lowering springs. What we got over here? Oh, a block, some caps. You can tell why my wife doesn't like projects. Kind of seeing a theme here. But again, today's episode is going to be awesome. I'm getting my car back. Woo! Oh my gosh, I just want to like go Ric Flair hard on this right now because I did not expect today to be what it is. So I'm going to pick you guys up once we get to the car. Again, if you get a second, like, subscribe, drop a message, and we're going to see what happens here. I don't know what to expect. I have not physically seen my car altogether one color in at least 10 years. So I'm thrilled. Pick you guys up soon. All right. As you see by my face and the time, it's past 4. So just to expand on the day so far. Morning message, you guys got it. I was just filming, making the little board over there. Haven't really done anything all day, just been waiting for 4. Pretty excited, ready for 4 to come. It's close to 4. I take it back. It was like lunchtime. It wasn't that close. They didn't cut me too short, but lunchtime, get a message. Hey man, can't do it at 4. Probably more like 6. It's going a little slower. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, cool. 6 o'clock. So, like, I've been antsy all day. I'm like, just gonna hang out. It's gonna happen 6 o'clock. And get close to 6. As you can see, it's about 5 right now, a little after 5. And get another message. Hey, man, had some setbacks. Don't think it'll be done until Monday, maybe Tuesday. So, you know, went from like ultimate high to the lowest of lows today. But that's okay. We're gonna take the kids to the park. I'm just gonna shoot what it's like being a dad. I mean, stuff like this happens. Again, it's a car. I mean, I was pretty excited there for a minute. If I'd have known today was gonna end up the way it is, I would have filmed some other stuff, but you know, kids playing on a playground. You gotta be a dad too, so. Only thing that's holding me up is, you know, Carlisle. Carlisle's around the corner, and you know, I've wanted my car there for the last couple years. Last year was the anniversary of the T-Bird, and they had a big concourse, and I just wanted to have like a car there that was like gonna really just stand out, be on display, and it didn't happen. So it is what it is, but we're gonna go to the playground. Absolutely beautiful day here in Virginia. You know, you can't beat it. Sometimes you got to look at the bigger picture of life and the reality of things, and you know, it's just a car. So pick you all up back at the playground here in a minute, get the kids playing, having some fun, burn off some steam, and hopefully in 2 days I will have a car here. We shall see. All right, guys, that's going to conclude today's episode. Again, didn't really go as I had planned. Thought I was getting a car today. Instead, really just captured video of the kids having a great time at the park. You know, simple joys of life as being a dad. Couldn't be more lucky to be blessed with 2 great kids. And, again, a wife that puts up with, again, all the projects I've shown you here in the garage. So appreciate, again, you checking out the channel, tuning in. I am told my car will be ready soon. So
Carlisle will be here in less than 10 days. I hope I get it back. And then I have a whole list of things to do, and I will capture that for you guys. So stay tuned. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.